all the night. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike. The Canada's dry, running this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right, 80. Right, stop. Stop.
Right to the air is Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
1-1, ready? 12. Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Chase Brown, a 23-yard run. And the Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
65, Chad. 65. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
Throwing is Ward. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Hurt. Crack all 80. 60 Maverick. 18 regular. 18.
To throw, here's Ward. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Panther 50. Dragon 60.
To the air again, Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
60 Bison. Panther 11. Ready.
Ward. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger. 19. 70 Ranger. Go.
Throwing again here, Ward. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates.
To throw is Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, when we do games together, we don't see a ton of these, but always impressive when someone can get through that quickly, Charles, and get a hand on a field goal attempt.
And the key to success for them on that play, to get off on the snap, they timed it like they knew exactly when it was coming, and that set him up to deliver the block kick.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here. Can. 11 mighty.
They will toss to Brown. Down to the 42, second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 42-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Stop.
This is Brown on the draw play. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Here is 3rd and 5. Right back to Brown. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I'm one, ready? Gun. 11.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
9-yard loss.
Ed Oliver that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
37-yard line.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like it take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
11.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
On 3rd down, they go with Brooks. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
Here we go. Right 80. 12. 11. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, 29 yards. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
12.
And Burrow's going to lift and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out.
Oh, Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at the 45.
Ready? Right shot.
On play action, they'll throw.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. He's in the space past the 25.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins.
Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend.
And the Bengals are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Titans, nothing. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And bulldozing his way through.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Red alert, red alert. Hey, Trash. 18, right in.
Now Ward.
Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
19 Lions. 19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Yep.
Throwing now, Ward. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives.
This is caught at the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase,
56 yards.
And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
And now it's blocked. It's picked up a live ball here, remember. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there was a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
they can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
points.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Ward now working out of the gun. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 and enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a 2nd and 10.
Play. 2nd and 10. At the Bengals 45-yard line.
Here's Ward. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Pass caught. That's Golden. Calling a gain of a yard. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cincinnati.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Ooh, the juke. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
He finds his man, Pollard. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Let's go. At Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Moore. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's get set. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
19 tight. Go, champ. Go, champ.
From the gun, Ward. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, it took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 65 cat, 65 cat.
In motion, the tight end. Now Ward from the gun on 3rd down. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First down, Tennessee.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
19 Mark Viking, 18, 79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
You can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Running right, here's Brown. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Titans'
11.
43-yard line.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brings up 3rd.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
White 80. Mighty. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Ward.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trap 60. 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat.
To throw, here's Ward.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
180. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. He couldn't escape the pressure, and they go backwards in a big way there on the sack. Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and a mile. Burrow will throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. Matthew Golden, 76 yards.
And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
11, top, gun.
From the gun, a give to Brown.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
146 yards rushing for him now here in week one. A very solid start to this new campaign. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And Oliver in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Flush to his right.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
Down the right sideline.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Titans get a bit closer. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
That's the score. Bengals 39, Titans 21.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. Rolling to his right. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To throw is Ward.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Logan Wilson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Rig alert! 19 Lions!
Ward. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Hey, I got him, man. I got him.
This is Brown going up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's get set.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 169 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
We've caught a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
On 2, ready?
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
Now Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. Shrugs him off. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. A CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Bengals, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they obviously